everybody, I'm Temitope Karim, just call me Temi, and you're welcome to Edugist TV. Hi guys, it's Edugist again, and my name is Temi Tokwe. But you know what? You can call me Temi. That's fine. On the street of Lagos State again to ask students what they think about certain trendy issues. Let's go. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, can I meet you, please?
I'm Abimbola.
Let me ask you a quick question. Which do you prefer between studying in Nigeria and studying abroad?
I prefer studying abroad.
Okay, why?
Well, our educational system in Nigeria is quite bad. You see, most of the lecturers, they don't grade. The grading system in Nigeria is poor. Most of the lecturers, they are corrupt in some way because most of the times, people that are not even up to a certain level score higher than people that are worth the score don't get what they are supposed to get. And secondly, the grading system, you see, the way they measure people's capacity is not given.
So because of the grading system, that's why you believe that.
No other. It's not limited to that, but that's inclusive.
Do you believe that is not happening abroad, and you believe the education system is just perfect?
I believe it's not perfect, but it is way better than our educational system. They have the right equipment and facilities. They have they have scholarship system that work very well. They have student levies that are paid to students and all those stuff, but we can't get them here. Even some that are due to students, they don't pay them. For example, when I did my teaching practice, we were supposed to be given some incentives, but nothing was given to us.
At all.
Nothing was given to us. And we went on with our transport, accommodation, we had to sort ourselves. Everything, nothing was given, nothing was done. We ran it by ourselves.
Okay, so between studying in Nigeria and studying abroad, which do you prefer?
I prefer studying abroad
Okay, and why?
because it is less stressful and you get to have enough knowledge. You get to be taught well. You meet up with the school activities. There are other fun activities you can do. You can meet with the lecturers when you're having one or two issues about your classes or a particular course. And I think it has I think that's just all about it.
Obviously, studying abroad.
Why did you say obviously?
Studying in Nigeria is very, very draining, stressful. You know, if you're having like if you're on second class here, you can get there and have your first class.
No, do you think it's a piece of cake?
No, the chances of getting your first class when you're there, the chances are very high. But yeah, chances are very slim. You might be very, very brilliant, but lecturer will stress. Imagine one lecturer, the class was supposed to be held by 8:30, but because of students were late and all, you just slammed the door, closed the door, you know, and he gave everybody 10 marks. Imagine that kind of, you're under that kind of pressure, you're not able to learn well.
Say obviously. Why obviously?
Well, I'm in my 400 level right now, but I was supposed to have graduated last year. So that's obviously one factor I would consider.
Just because of that?
Not just because of that. Other than the fact that it's very fast there, then there is like, I don't know, you know that when you're done, there's like available job opportunity you could actually jump onto. But in Nigeria, it's still a lot. So intern right now, you have to have like, they give you specification for internship, unpaid internship that is. It's a lot.
Abroad
Why?
because they have better teaching methods and good teaching. How would I say it? Like, I don't know. Let's just say they are just better in everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Have you been there before? Why do you say they are better? So you are just
I have
judging.
people, like I have friends there
Friends
and they
there.
say
Okay.
yes, they are plenty and they've experienced it. Yeah, and do.
Yeah.
I'll prefer abroad
And why?
because I'm schooling in Nigeria, so obviously I know the difficulties and everything. Then I have friends that school abroad, and I've heard their stories of how flexible their timetables are, how they can interact with their teachers and fellow students like freely, and how convenient studying is over there.
I prefer studying abroad.
Why?
I think their way of learning and their way of gaining experience are quite different from ours here. And do not compare their teaching ways to ours here. So I just feel like
I prefer studying in Nigeria
Okay, and why?
because it's my native land and it helps me to explore more about the educational this thing, and also my history, to know more about my history and all of that.
Abroad, of course.
Abroad, of course. And why?
The system works better for them.
Why do you say? Why do you think the system works better? Have you been abroad before? Have you studied abroad?
I've not been abroad, but I've had a chance before to study abroad. Even that chance alone was, how should I say it? Even just getting a chance to study, you know that, oh, these people really have plans for you. You understand the system, everything, you understand. But yeah, it works.
Study abroad
And why?
because there are a lot of facilities there compared to Nigeria own.
How about you?
Studying abroad
And why?
because the education is faster.
Okay.
Studying abroad
And why?
because I feel like when you get that certificate, you can work in like so many like companies like abroad, not only in that country that you study, but like different places.
Everybody prefer to like study abroad now.
Cannot say everybody.
Every-
Personally, right?
Personally, I feel like I want to like study abroad.
Abroad.
Yeah.
So,
I think studying abroad would be better
why?
because like studying in Nigeria, there's so many complications like strikes and those different things that make like student life more difficult. I think it would be like easier to study abroad.
Okay, if you are offered a scholarship in Nigeria and you have to pay abroad, which would you still choose?
I will go abroad.
You will still go abroad even with scholarship. Wow.
Okay, let me say this. Concerning the student loan, I think the government could have done better. They could have done better because the same government that gave this student loan gave a huge sum of amount for other stuff that are not really relevant. For example, the subsidy that was given on Hajj, they gave about 90 billion for Hajj. Why they give 5 billion for education? You see that it did not correlate. And they did not just give that 5 billion, they loaned it out to students that they were going to collect it back. But the 90 billion was given out outrightly.
But you know that's how it is abroad. They give you a loan and they even paid for over a period of time.
That's why I said they could have done better. If they are giving us 5 billion, okay, they are giving them 5 billion because that's what we think is better. But you now give 90 billion for Hajj for people that are going for their own personal reasons, because it's what their religion asks them of.
Yes.
And the religion also did not make it compulsory. If you have the money, you can go. If you don't, you can stay back. But the government went and sponsored these people. Why education that is paramount was not given the needed attention?
Okay, I'll choose a scholarship in Nigeria.
Nigeria. So because it's free, you want to stress Nigeria.
Yes, now because it's free. Obviously.
I will choose a scholarship in Nigeria.
I will go to abroad.
Study abroad, right?
Yeah.
Now,
10 million.
yes.
I'm going to choose staying abroad, going abroad and
The one in abroad.
Go and spend money abroad.
In Nigeria.
Go abroad and spend the 30 million.
Really? Okay, now what's your opinion about the student loan that the Nigerian government has put in place for students?
Okay, I think the student loan is kind of good, but it's not good because after taking a loan and finishing your school, you have to spend years trying to pay back.
But do you know that's how it is abroad as well? They take the loan and they repay it when they are done with their schooling. So there's not much difference.
But it still counts because it doesn't still mean because you can still be abroad and be working. You can work to still meet up. Yes, you can work to pay.
What's your opinion about this student loan of a thing?
Yeah, I saw it. My sister even sent me the link, but I don't want to apply because if I should apply, is it government or me and pay it back? The loan is actually good, but I feel like maybe the interest is much. It's too high for students to be able to pay back. They should just reduce the interest.
But you know, it's not something you should pay in a year. You can actually extend it.
Oh, I'm not aware.
Yeah, you can actually extend it. And would you be taking the student loan?
Never.
Why?
Not possible. No, I,
You know, you complained about your school
but
fee.
not loan, right? Not loan. No.
So you'd have preferred if the government is just saying, "Oh, let me just dash you one million
exactly.
each."
Yeah, no, they don't even need to dash us. Just I don't know, put it on some sort of, like this petrol. What was that petrol thing that they removed?
Subsidy.
Subsidy, right? They could just subsidize this one too.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. As a student, are you willing to take this loan from the government and you pay it after your school?
I think it's possible, yes. I can, yes. I think it's okay for those that cannot actually afford school fees. It's okay. But I don't know do they add interest as okay. If the interest is not much like that, because pay loans is not easy to get. So if the interest is not that much, I think it's okay.
Depends on the amount you give. Yeah.
And are you willing to take the student loan?
If the amount is a huge one, no problem.
Yeah, if I don't think I'm able to. I'm going to take student for now because at least my parents are still capable of training me. Yes, but if it comes to a point where my parents are no more by God's grace, but I know that sometimes you get. So if it comes to a point where my parents sometimes they maybe financial difficulties and stuff, I can apply for student loan.
So as a student, do you think the student loan is a nice initiative?
Yes, of course, because not everybody can be able to afford like the high rate of school fees now. So I think it's nice.
I don't think so, because I think the governments are using that as a strategy to like capture the youth, draw the attention of the youth, to draw the attention of the youth and like keeping them aside from the aquatic situation in the country, like shifting their mind aside from what is happening presently. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because there are a lot of students currently struggling with paying school fees. Not just school fees alone, other things. Understand? School life is not just.
Okay, so as a person, as a student, will you take student loan?
Personally, I will not take student loan.
And why? Is it because your parents can afford it, or because you do not see the need to?
I feel like it might be a setback for me later in my life. That's why I don't just feel like it.
Yes, because it's helping students who are not able to, their parents are not able to sponsor them. So it's helping the children to go to school instead of staying back at home.
Yeah, I feel like it's great for the students. It gives them opportunity for those people that are less privileged, like have money and resources to study abroad. In Nigeria, sorry.
Yes, it's actually a nice initiative.
As a student, are you willing to take the student loan if the need arises?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, it is a nice.
And as a student, are you willing to take the student loan if the need arises?
For me, I don't know if I'll be able to take those student loan, because there are a lot of things to it before you can get those loans. You have to fill some documents, fill this, and it's not a very easy step to take. So I feel like no.
I think the thought behind it is nice, but I don't know. I heard that paying it back is I don't think it's complicated. I'd rather not take student loan.
As a student, you would rather not take the student loan. Yeah. What do you think the Nigerian government can do better, to ensure that the education system is perfect? As a student, from your own opinion, from your point of view.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Can it get perfect?
Okay, near perfect.
Well, I don't know. They can start with reducing our school fees.
You serious?
Because a lot of students actually dropped out with the increase in school fees and everything. And there is accommodation, stuff like this are supposed to be lesser for us to make it easier.
Yeah, it's supposed to be better.
What do you think? What do you think they can
Make the environment more conducive, and prices of things should not be that high. The cost of living is killing the living. The cost of living is killing the living.
Killing the living.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Number one, it comes from good payments, lecturers, paying lecturers. Just imagine now. This is the rest of Lagos. we are day students, but we still do online classes and still do classes that like lecturers not be around, but they'll be shifting classes sometimes. Okay, so I think when you pay lecturer well, they will be like motivated to come to class, yes, and teach us. If you have questions, they'll be able to answer it well. Not come to class then just 30 minutes for me for 1 hour class, then do for 5 minutes, then go just random. Just so I think paying them well, that's what I feel.
I think they first have to start from go back to the scratch as our primary schools and secondary schools. There are a lot of things that need to be corrected before coming to higher institution.
Give me one thing that you think needs to be corrected.
For example, now to gain admission, it's not very easy. There are a lot of students out there that.
And do you think that is the fault of the government, or because those students are not getting the score they are meant to get?
Then that is one problem. Most students are not getting the score they are meant to get. For example, JAM. There are a lot of intelligent students that computer. There are a lot of issues with JAM. And not just JAM, but other external exams.
They should stop strike and employ more lecturers. Apart from that, opening more schools in Nigeria, like so that there will not be overcrowding in the school. Just like Unilag, for example, many people like to come here because it's like one of the best schools in Nigeria, and all. We should open more better schools and reduce the school fees.
Okay, thank you so much.
I feel like they can provide more facilities like equipment, like enhance the way students the way they impact knowledge into people, and they can pay more, they should increase the salaries of workers. That's to avoid the strike. Okay.
I feel like Nigerians government they need to make funds for our education. Like normally when they are doing their national budget and all, the budget for education is very, very, very less. Most of it is going for security and all, and it's not even at all.
Okay, a lot of stuff can be done. One, the system should be looked into critically, starting from the curriculum design. The world is moving away from theoretical knowledge, so we should focus more on practical. What can you do? It's not what you have upstairs or what you claim to have. What can you? Let us see what you can do. That is what the curriculum should be focused on. Then secondly, the grading system should be upgraded. They should work on how you measure students' output.
Honestly, I think from my own personal experiences, the infrastructure of inside the school can be improved on. Even the living spaces can also be improved on. Some of the hostels are really bad. So those things to make the life for the students easier can also improve how we learn.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Keep following Edugist on all our social media platforms. We're Edugist on Instagram, Edugist on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget to comment, like, and share with someone else. See you next time. Bye.